It's a measure of the vigour of our institutions and the health of our democracy that the Jewish community feels safe to live and flourish here.
One of the main jobs of the Board of Deputies is to make sure that the voice of the Jewish community is heard loud and clear in the corridors of power, wherever they may be and whoever is in them. And I am proud to say we've upped our game.
Well, we're joined now by Jonathan Arkush, the President of the Board of Deputies of British Jews.
I'm feeling pretty great. Got latkes on my plate. I love this holiday.
This is a time both of celebration of the great festival of Hanukkah and of the contribution of Jewish people to British life, but it is also a time of a need for intense safeguarding against the threat to the rights of Jewish people and indeed of other minorities in the UK.
What an amazing day this is. We're painting Golders Green, gold and green, the colours of Golders Green together. The faiths in Golders Green coming together to demonstrate their complete rejection of prejudice and racism in our society. Jews can't fight anti-Semitism alone.
It's nice being in an interfaith environment because you learn a lot about other religions and faiths and stuff.
We all come together and we're all doing the same thing.
This is what brings people together. Instead of sometimes just talking about what divides us, here we have this great opportunity for people of all different faiths, cultures, ethnicities to sit down and talk about something they share.
The Board of Deputies is really helping to push some really innovative programs, making sure that it's impactful on our grassroots communities.
With the increasing challenges in our world, it's ever more important that the board uses its unique position to further its interfaith work. By securing government and private monies, we were able to initiate Nissa Nashim, a project that brings together Jewish and Muslim women across the country.
Today was a very important celebration because it was a public acknowledgement of the work of Pikuach over the past 20 years.
An outstanding service in terms of inspecting our schools and providing for added quality of education in our midst.
We are here in Ipswich bringing the Jewish Living exhibition to an area with, I believe there are 20 Jewish people living here, and this is what I'm passionate about, and I'll go everywhere I'm invited, yeah.
I'm delighted to be able to help this process in looking at how the changes at GCSE are going to have an impact on the work that we are doing.
I want you to know about our lives as Jews in modern Britain today.
Hearing real people talk about how their faith has affected their lives, it sort of brings it all alive, and the sort of enthusiasm that people have here is just brilliant.
I was wanted to just pay tribute to Israel Aid.
Our work goes way beyond our borders. On Israel, we make sure that our voice is heard within the Foreign Office, and we support grassroots initiatives.
Let me also pay tribute to today's organisers and all the activists in the Northwest. You're often at the forefront of anti-Israel activity on campus, with local councils, and as we've seen, outside Jewish shops.
By engaging with diplomats, we ensure that issues such as post-Holocaust restitution and religious freedoms are taken up by other governments.
One of the things I'm most proud of is that, building on the 2015 General Election Manifesto, this year for the first time the Board of Deputies has produced manifestos ahead of the elections in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland.
These manifestos make a clear statement. Whether you're in St John's Wood or John O'Groats, whether you're in Salford or Swansea, whether you're in Birmingham or Belfast, the Board of Deputies is standing up for our communities, and it's empowering our communities to stand up for themselves as well.
When I read your Jewish manifesto, I'm clear. Your commitments are our commitments.
Part of the work that the board does is to enable every Jewish person in this country to lead a fulfilled Jewish life.
The Board of Deputies has done a brilliant job in putting something forward which can often be seen as complex in a simple way that makes a lot of sense.
These rights are essential to living a full Jewish life, and the board is proud to stand up for them.
I've seen immense progress over the last year at the board. I know that our voice is clearer, I know our profile is higher, and I know that we are ever more effective. And I also know that we can do much more with your help.